holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy.
Parker, see us down. You ready to sing? Here we go. Let's get energy in this room. Yeah. I'm waiting for you to sing with me. Here we go. Here we go. We have come together as family. Yeah. We have come here as we are. Ooh, yeah. We have come with hearts wide open. We have gathered here in love. Yeah, here we go. Sing it. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. In this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. In this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. In this. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. We sing in celebration. We sing with words of prayer. We sing with words of prayer. We affirm our life that's sacred. We declare that peace is here. Now sing out. Oh, Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. In this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. In this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. In this. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. It's a good morning at Parker CSL. Delay.
Good morning. Thank you all for climbing out of your igloos so you could be here today. I have it on good authority that it's going to really be different this coming up week, starting now. So I want to welcome each and every one of you. I'm so glad to see you here. You make my day. You make my life. If you're here for the very first time, I want to give you a special welcome and invite you to pick up a visitor packet at the entrance desk, and we have a card that you can fill out so you can get our weekly email blasts. Weekly. We're not going to spam you with a bunch of stuff. So I want to thank Janice Tabaka for doing our beautiful altar. And while we're appreciating that altar, I want to let you know that we're looking for a person to coordinate that. I coordinate the announcements, and it takes me about 15 minutes a month. It's just not too hard. Coordinate doesn't mean you're obligated to do it. It means the role is to schedule people to do it. And the altar has been scheduled when possible monthly. So it's not an extremely difficult job, but it's an important one because if that altar wasn't there, we would miss it. How many people know that we have a new website? Oh my God, you guys read your email. How many of you have gone there? Never mind, I'm done with announcements, okay. So I don't need to tell you how beautiful I think it is and how I think it combines the old and the new, and it's wonderful. And I want to give a special thank you to Amy Wallace. Last time I looked, she was over there. Amy was the creative energy behind this, but she also had some people helping her out. So kudos to Bob Duvall. Shirley Leung, and Hans Bennis. And a special thank you to Hans for making that migration seamless. Pardon me?
While we're doing this, we have a special gift for you, Amy, for an appreciation for all the work that you put into this, all the love you put into this, and we know that you did it out of the goodness and the love of your heart, and we appreciate it. But we want to give you just a little thank you here. So thank you so much.
Yes, a meaningful and permanent change in our web presence. So I want to let you know next week the women's group will be meeting. We had scheduled to do a beading project previously, but that will be happening next week. So be here, bring your dexterity, bring your reading glasses, and let's do some beading together, ladies. We also have 2 new exciting classes that are coming up from our education department starting in May, and the lineup for the rest of the year. I hear it's finalized, but I know it's kind of fluid, and it changes. But go on back to the education desk, speak with Dr. Verne, take a look and start to plan out what you'd like to do in your spiritual education for the remainder of this year. Don't forget our practitioners. I forgot my stole today, so I am a practitioner, but we have 2 practitioners on duty for prayer today, Steve Hiroka and Sharon Jones. But those particular practitioners will be waiting for you back over here where we have chairs set up. But don't hesitate to grab any practitioner. And you know, some people think practitioners are only here for the bumps in the road. That's not true. We're here for the celebrations. We're here for the blahs. We're here for whatever's going on in your life. One of my favorite prayer requests is MOTS, more of the same. It's a great way to express gratitude. So please don't wait until you're in a pickle to meet with a practitioner. We just love praying with you. And with that, I'd like to invite our practitioner of the day, Sharon Jones, to the platform.
Let's take a moment for prayer. Just take a deep breath and know that you are here, right here in this moment, in this beautiful place and time, with this wonderful community. And know that whether you are here in person or you are here through the internet, we welcome you. We're happy to have you with us. We're in deep gratitude for each and every one of you. We know that today we are talking about standing in love. Standing in love is so important. That is what it is all about. And in order to stand in love, we need to let go of things that are blocking us from standing in that love. And we know today Reverend David's message about this very thing will serve us and will go deep into our hearts. And we know that we will learn something, we will realize something, we will remember something that perhaps we've forgotten. So we are so grateful to be here today to celebrate love. And so together we say, and so it is. In standing in love, Reverend David said to me, we stand in love when we are clear vessels for the power of love. So to me, that made sense that we need to let go of things before we can be open to love. And so I found this poem that's by Reverend Sapphire Rose, and I just love it, and I hope you enjoy it as well. She let go. She let go without a thought or a word. She let go. She let go of fear. She let go of judgments. She let go of the confluence of opinions swarming around her in her head. She let go of the committee of indecision within her. She let go of all the right reasons, wholly and completely,
without hesitation or worry. She just let go. She didn't ask anyone for advice. She didn't read a book on how to let go. She didn't search the scriptures. She just let go. She let go of all of the memories that held her back. She let go of all of the anxiety that kept her from moving forward. She let go of the planning and all of the calculations about how to do it just right. She didn't promise to let go. She didn't journal about it. She didn't write the projected date in her daytimer. She made no public announcement and put no ad in the paper. She didn't check the weather report or read her daily horoscope. She just let go. She didn't analyze whether she should let go. She didn't call her friends to discuss the matter. She didn't do a 5-step spiritual mind treatment. She didn't call the prayer line. She didn't utter one word. She just let go. No one was around when it happened. There was no applause or congratulations. Like a leaf falling from a tree, she just let go. There was no effort. There was no struggle. It wasn't good and it wasn't bad. It was what it was, and it is just that. In the space of letting go, she let it all be. A small smile came over her face. A light breeze blew through her, and the sun and the moon show forevermore. So this reminds us that letting go opens us to love.
Sing this with me. In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am. Letting fear and worry fall away from me, I open my eyes and I see there is only love. There is only love. A love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, and I go inside and I quiet my mind, and I hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. Yes, there's a love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love.
So I invite us to take a moment, settle in right where you are, feel your feet against the floor, feel the chairs supporting your body. And in this moment, in this now moment, as we take a conscious breath, we breathe into that place where we know that love abides eternally at the very center of our being. And we know that we abide eternally at the center of the beingness that is love itself. It is that energy, that power that gives us life, that lives and moves and has its being as each of us. And so in this moment, as much as we are willing and able and ready to let go of any of our attachments, any of our ideas of self that are in any way limiting us. We open ourselves, letting go, letting go, letting go. Losing ourselves in the awareness that truly there is only love. As we open our eyes, we open our hearts, we open ourselves to the realization of that truth. To relax into that awareness, relax into that feeling, that energy, that spaciousness of love. And as we spend a short time in silent reflection, invite love to reveal itself more fully and completely to you in the silence. And as you take a deep breath, allow that energy of love to radiate through your body, inspiring every thought, harmonizing your emotions, resonating in your cells of your body. See yourself as this radiating field of infinite love. And let us come together once again and just affirm that by singing it together, knowing that there is only love.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and I see there is only love. There is only sweet love. Yes, there's a love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. One more time, yes. There is only love. Oh, there is only sweet love. Yes, there's a love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. So it is. So I just want to stay in that heart space. And so I just want you to, on this Standing in Love Day, affirm this: love is everything. Yeah. Get this in your heart. It's the power that moves like the mighty seas, the peace that brings wars to cease. It's the voice that calls us into
unafraid to stand. Strangers marching hand in hand. Feels like thunder rolling across the land. It's you and me. Yeah, sing it. Love, love is everything. It can't hide, be pushed aside, or be unseen. Love is everything. Love is everything. Love is everything. It stands beside us. It goes before us. Love is everything. It flows around us. It restores us. Love is everything. It stands beside us. It goes before us. Love is everything. It moves around us. It restores us. Love is everything. It can't hide, be pushed aside, or be unseen. Love is everything. Love is everything. Let your heart free your mind so you believe. Love is everything. Sing it with me. Love is everything. It stands beside us. It goes before us. Sing it with me. Love is everything. It moves around us. It restores us. Love is everything. Love is everything. Love is everything. Here we go. Love is everything. Yeah, love is. This band.
Awesome. Thank you all. Thank you all. Yeah, I mean, we do have an amazing music program here, don't we?
Can I just say something for a minute?
Of course.
So we just treasure this man, Larry, who's just comes. So let me tell you about him. He owns part of an orchard by Hotchkiss. So he is, after he takes a European tour, he's going to start retiring, and he's going to live out on his orchard. So this is his last time with us. And so can we give him, stand up for Larry? Let's stand up for Larry.
Yeah.
We just love him. We love him. He makes the music here. He's the foundation. So anyway, I want to say thank you to him. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you, Larry. All right, we will miss you.
Big time.
Where did Ann go? There she is. I just want to celebrate Ann. She was running up here today, and I was so impressed that you are walking and then running up here. So thank you for that, and that's exciting news. So I want to share with you this morning that a few months ago, when we were doing our strategic planning meeting with the board, I was really kind of turbulated when we were looking at our vision and mission statements that we created last year. And I thought, it just doesn't feel quite right for me. It just doesn't land quite right for me. And I thought it needed to be more, I wanted it to be more a broader vision for the world, not just about who we are, but more of a broader vision for the world, and then how can we help bring that about. And so the board got together a couple of times, actually, and really went into our hearts and felt into it and decided that we would work on something different, and so we did. And I want to share that with you today and sort of kind of let you feel into it. So see how that works for you. So this is kind of what we came up with. This is not kind of, this is what we came up with. That our vision for the world is a world awakened to love. A world awakened to love. And our mission we came up with is we inspire and radiate the transforming power of love. How does that feel? Yeah. Does it feel okay to you? And then we were looking for something to put on a t-shirt or a sign. And what was interesting was that these words are already on our sign out front. We were trying to figure out what we're going to put on it, and it's awaken, inspire, transform. So that's really what we're about, I believe, to awaken to love, inspire that in the world, and that love does then transform the world and transforms us at death. So that's where we are. And when we were talking about it, Shirley was there as well. She's not here today, but she made the comment, well, we know that Marie would love this. Because she was all about love. And as you know, Marie did make her transition this week. So let's just take a moment and just take a moment of silence for Marie as we breathe into that place of love, knowing that that love is eternal, that love is beyond the body, love is beyond time and space, that love simply is. And we know that the love that Marie is, was, ever shall be, is with us forever. It is eternal. Her spirit is here. Her spirit is part of us, this community, in our hearts and our minds and our memories. And so we honor that. We honor her as she's on to her next adventure in love. And so take a breath. Just feel Marie just call into your heart and mind your favorite memory of her. And as we know that, we are one. We are one in love, as love expressing. And so as she might say, just take the shot. And so it is. So it is. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. Yeah. So I have actually been pondering this quite a bit this week, how to really talk about that, because in all honesty, I don't know what love is. I don't know how to talk about love. And so I've really been meditating on it, and I found this. This book is called The Bible in Light of Religious Science, and a lot of this information is also in the Science of Mind text. I'll let you know, but it's included in there. But Dr. Holmes says this about love in here. It's also on page 478 in the Science of Mind text, if you'd like to know where it is. He says, love is an essence, an atmosphere, which defies analysis, as does life itself. It is that which is, I-S capital, and cannot be explained. The essence of love, while elusive, pervades everything. Fires the heart, stimulates the emotions, renews the soul, and proclaims the spirit. Only love knows love, and love knows only love. Words cannot express its depths or meaning. The universal sense alone bears witness to the divine fact. God is love and love is God. And so I take that and I think, well, yeah, I try to put words to this. How do you put words to that which is ineffable? It's kind of like the word God. We have all these ideas about what God is or what we associate with that word, but what do we associate with this word love? And what I came to as I was meditating on it is that I can't really understand love or find words to explain what love is in my mind. Because my mind is all full of ideas and thoughts and concepts about what it is. It's like we're talking about in Carolyn's class, the beauty of nothingness. It's that love is beyond all of that. That love is not a thing. It's, again, how do you put words to it? It's not something I can understand. It's something that really, like we understand the word God, it must be experienced. It is something that we must experience. And I believe that's really what the mystics and people who have tried to define what love is, I've been trying to do. Like, try to define an experience. Try to put words to an experience of nothingness. It's like it says in the first lesson in the Tao. The Tao that can be named is not the eternal Tao. Love that can be named, love that can be really understood is not really the essence of love. And what I got was, can I experience what we might call unconditional love in this human form? Is that possible? To really experience unconditional love? And what came to me was the concept of unconditional love is a condition. It's an idea. It's a thought. Can I even go beyond that? You know, people who have had these near-death experiences, which Joe has studied and taught about, people who have near-death experiences come back and say, right, that I just experienced this ocean of love, this field of infinite love. Why is that? Because in that moment, I believe, in that time, they left everything behind. All thought, all form, all ideas, and even what we attach to the most, our physical form. They were beyond that in this field of the infinite. And if love, I think, is anything that we can experience, I don't think you have to die to experience it. I'm not suggesting that. But all of our traditions talk about, all spiritual traditions have some form of this idea of dying before you die. Dying before you die. What does that really mean? To me, it really just means, what am I willing to let die? My concepts, my thoughts, my beliefs, my projections, my ideas about everything that is a thing. And can I be in that space? Again, you see, you can't really talk about it. It's not a space. It's beyond time. You know, we talk about it as a consciousness. Well, what is a consciousness but an idea? Anyway, I'm going down a rabbit hole. I don't mean to keep going down this rabbit hole. We could go down that rabbit hole for a long time, right? Yeah. Why do we try to talk about it? I think we try to, well, it's a very good question. I think we try to talk about it because, and this is just coming to me in the moment, is because it is the essence of that which is our home, our knowing, our truth. It's where we were born. It's what we were born from. It's what we were born as. It's what we were born with. And I think because we get lost in this field of form, talking about it, the energy of it, trying to understand it, is a way for us to try to get back there. Try to come home to who we truly are. And so we have all these ideas about it, all these concepts about it. And we try to find it in form. Yeah, we try to find it in another person. Now, another person can be a beautiful reflection of it. But where do we really find it? Yeah, where can we really find love? Well, we don't have to find it. We just have to remember it, right? We have to come home to it. But what I think, and I don't think it's true, I know it's true because I live it. Trying to, attaching to form, attaching to people, attaching to ideas, attaching to my concepts. And I would say even attaching to the experience itself. Does that make sense? Because we want to make it a thing. So how do we really talk about it? What are the terms we use for it? And so when we were looking at this, talking about it as a board, we thought about, well, what are all these words, these descriptors that we can use: transforming, unifying, harmonizing, healing, all of these energies, all of these descriptive words that we use when we think about love, this power of love. And what I want to say about that, what came to me this week, is we talk about the power of love, but what I really got was, it's not a power of love, it is what is in the power of, in our experience of love. The power is in our experience of it, not necessarily love itself. Does that make sense? So when we experience that, and I believe everybody in this room has experienced it, that place, that space, that consciousness beyond form, beyond our ideas, as Rumi said, is a field, beyond our ideas of right and wrong, and beyond any concept, any form, and every thought is a form. Every thought is a form. And can we go beyond that and just have this experience of that divine presence, energy? And I believe what it is when we get there, when we have that, and when we can allow that experience, just be in the experience of it, it is transforming, isn't it? It transforms our minds. It transforms our consciousness. It transforms our energy at depth. You know, I would say, let me just say this about having relationships with other people. Because I think sometimes we look for that and we talk about that relationship with other people and that falling in love. Because it may be, in some ways, the closest we can get to letting go of ourselves. At least for the first date. You know, for that first experience of openness and letting go. So can we just let go and allow that transforming and harmonizing and unifying? It's a unifying experience because in that space, there's only one. And there's not even one. Yeah, you gotta go down the rabbit hole again. There's nothingness. There's just allness. And then how do we then experience that? What is it that we can bring back? I thank you, Janice, for creating the beautiful altar today. And she has this sign up here that says, hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. In 2 weeks, we celebrate Easter. And I know that CSL, Science of Mind, doesn't talk a lot about Easter. Believe me, I searched high and low for the word Easter in anything that Ernest Holmes ever said, and I could not find one instance where he actually used the word Easter. Now, if somebody finds that, please let me know. He talks a lot about resurrection. He talks a lot about transformation in relationship to that experience, but he doesn't really use that word, which I think is very curious. I was curious about it. But if we look at what he says about that and what we teach about that and what we know about this experience of Easter, it really is having that experience of transformation, of letting go, releasing even our attachment to this physical experience. I'm not saying you have to be crucified or die. I would not advocate that at all. But can we have that resurrection experience in every moment? And as I look at that, I'm making noise this morning. I come from the Unity tradition, which is very much more associated with the Bible and continues to be talk about the Bible a little more than CSL does, but if you read Ernest Holmes, he talks about Jesus a lot. He talks about the Bible a lot. So it's not really foreign to Science of Mind. And he says this in this book, but the Bible presents its truth in a mystical manner. Its meaning is hidden behind the story and fable, word pictures, and figures of speech. We must seek its hidden meaning and reveal the purpose underlying its teaching. The Bible is a book pointing a way to freedom under law, to guidance under love, to revelation through reason. Let us approach its study with this in mind, and much will become clear, which otherwise seems confusing. So as I look at this idea of Easter and moving into that and the life of Jesus, and I thought, that is the ultimate experience of love, experience of letting go, experience of transformation and transcendence, which is what we're talking about with love. As I look at some of the things in his life that are given to us in Scripture, I think about how can we look at that and see it from a mystical, metaphysical experience. And the thing that came to me is, we talk about, many of you, I'm sure, know the story of him turning over the tables in the temple, right? And I think about that, and I think, well, what does that mean to me when I'm thinking about love, when I'm thinking about transformation, and when I'm thinking about moving into and standing in that place of love? Well, I think for me, it really is about, as we talk about letting go, clearing out. What is the temple anyway? You are the temple. You are the one who is that temple of the living, expressive, loving energy that is what we might call God, source, inner universe, whatever it is. But again, what stands in the way? Think about this. Think about yourself. You're approaching this temple, this experience of openness, of letting go, of coming into your knowing, of love, and you being this vessel, this open channel, this open expression of this energy, this power, this transforming power of love, and you're approaching the temple, and all of a sudden you see and you feel and you experience all of these people, all of this energy, all of these blocks that are in the way of you getting there. What are those? What are those except our attachments to the world, our attachments and our projections about who are these people who are keeping me from being loving? Who are these people standing in my way? And I think very often we would love to just do the spiritual bypass. I mean, just imagine literally, here you are, I'm approaching this place of knowing and love, and I'm going to embody that, and all of a sudden you realize, oh crap, who are these people that are in my way that are not letting me being loving? And what we would want to do is, okay, here they are, well, let me just do the spiritual bypass, and let me run around that so I can then just be in this place of love. Well, that doesn't work, people. So how do we let go? How do we open up? How do we recognize that? Release that. It's not about being angry. It's not about turning over the tables, but it's symbolic of our attachments. The form that we attach to. Money, people, time. And are we willing to, again, I don't like this idea of being angry and turning over the table, but what about just letting love be the energy that dissipates and transforms and transmutes and harmonizes all of that which is in the way, we allow to be in the way of us experiencing love. So just imagine it right now. I invite you to close your eyes. And you have this intention of coming home, as I talked about earlier, of knowing who you truly are, of being in that space of the experience of no-thingness, beyond the ideas of right and wrong, beyond any form, any thought, and just being that open vessel for love. And that is your highest intention. And as you are moving in that space, I invite you to bring to conscious awareness anything that you might be allowing to draw your attention away from just being loved. A person, a situation, an attachment, a fear. Maybe it is money. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's another person. Maybe it's the government. Maybe it's whatever it is. Can you just be present in that moment, knowing that your intention is to be love? Not that you are here to resist anything. Not that you're here to judge anything. To make anything right. To heal anything. But simply to be the presence of love and allow that energy of love to be the harmonizing, healing presence. And so you allow love to radiate from you, through you, as the experience of love itself. And you hold each of those things, people, situations, circumstances, attachments, in the energy of love. And just imagine that being transformed, transmuted, dissipated in your mind, in your spirit. And you are the one who is the power of love radiating. It is the power of the experience of love, I am, you are, that does the healing work, that does the transforming. You know, as the master teacher Jesus might have said, it is not I, it is not a limited idea of myself that does the work. It is that love, the Christ, the power within me that is me, that does everything. I simply be it, allow it. And you simply love it. And allow love to be that power that transmutes. And in that way, you simply come into that awareness. I am love. I'm here to be love. I'm here to be the vessel of love, the temple of love. I claim it. I stand firmly in that way of love. And everything else can fall away, maybe just for this moment. But are you willing, truly willing and ready and desiring to experience the truth of love? You are. I am. And in that way, no thing else matters. No thing else has any power. Love is the only power. Love is the only truth. In that experience, there is truly only love. I heard the song a little differently today. When I lose myself, I know there's only love. When I lose myself, when I lose my attachments, when I loose myself from the world of form, whatever that form may be, even my thought, I am free. I open my eyes, my spiritual eyes, and I see there's only love. I no longer see anything but love. So breathe into that experience. Feel the transforming power of having and inviting and claiming that experience. That truly is a resurrection experience. Because you let everything else die away. And you were born into a new way of being, of seeing. I want to share something with you that really spoke to me. This book is a book by a good friend of mine who's now on the other side. It's called The Book of Love. And it's Deandra Price, who was one of my very early spiritual teachers at Unity Church of Dallas, Texas. She was a Unity minister. And this really struck me because it's a little chapter called Becoming the Master. And she says, can you stand before the mirror of yourself and behold the presence? Can you love the presence with all your heart, mind, and soul? Can you accept that the love with which you love is mine, and mine is thine? Can you accept you are the expression of the presence of the eternal Christ, and you carry with you the same power as the Master Teacher Jesus? Can you allow this power to come forth and embrace all that is, giving and shining the light through all, in all, as all I am? If you can, you shall become a master in a short amount of time. I am the light of the world, in all, as all, and I bring unto all a gift, the one who stands before you in each individual. It is my presence within them that comes into your light, and your light that comes into theirs. Can you love them as yourself? The presence of love in them as you. If you can, you shall become a master in a short amount of time. Can you in every single moment behold my presence standing before you in all? Can you from the gift of your spirit and the mind of your spirit, which knows this truth, find this truth as it looks out through your eyes? Can you return unto those who take that which you would have yourself receive? Can you be the giver and the bearer of good tidings to all, no matter what they may do or say to you? Can you embrace all these things, my beloved? If you can, you shall become a master in a short amount of time. So having the experience of love, knowing yourself, being that very presence and standing in that energy, the power of the experience of love is great. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. And then can we then bring it into and embody it? Can we radiate the transforming power of love out into the world? And I believe what she's saying, I believe she probably channeled that, but as she's saying in the book, can I stand in front of a mirror and love what I see, the presence that I behold? Can I do that? And if I can, then I will become a master of love in a short amount of time. How many of us can really say we can do that? Don't raise your hands. I'm just asking you to go within and just ask yourself that. Can I stand before a mirror, standing in love, and behold through the eyes of love all that I see? Can I stand before another, whoever that may be, and behold love? Love being reflected back to me. If you can, then you'll become a master in a short amount of time. Can I really give and release that which I hold so dear? Can I let go and simply give that which I would want to receive? Can I hold that and just simply be in that presence? Can I love another as the love I am, you are? And if we can master that energy of love. So yeah, love is beyond thought. Love is beyond things. Love is simply that which is, and it cannot truly be understood here. It must be experienced. And in the experiencing of it, then our opportunity is then to be the expression of it, right? And as we express it, as we live it, as we make it that which we think of as being impersonal, as we personalize it, through our thoughts and through our words and through our actions, through kindness and compassion and empathy and care, can we be the presence of love and know that it is that is harmonizing and unifying and healing, transforming. So, looking at this again, just circling back to this, if we really hold the vision of a world that is awakened to love, then in that awakening, there is no separation, there is no judgment, there is no you and me, there is only I. And in that awakening, transformation can take place. And what we do here at CSL Parker is to inspire that awakening, hopefully. And as we inspire it, as we inspire that awakening, and we together, individually and collectively, radiate that out through our thoughts, through our words, through our actions, then we become the transforming power of love in the world. And so I can get excited about that. I can get behind that. I can own that. And I hope you can as well as we move forward into who we are here to be. Okay, think I've said enough, so take a moment, take a breath. As we come into the awareness once again, letting go of thought as much as we can, letting go of attachment, letting go of self, or any limited idea of self. Clearing away anything that blocks us, anything that we have allowed to block us, any attachments, any judgments, any projections that we have allowed to block us from feeling, experiencing, being the very essence of love. And we stand firmly in the experience of the beingness of love. Feel that energy radiating as the very essence of your being. Because it is that which I am, you are. Here to be the presence. Here to be the expression. Here to radiate that love. And here to inspire a world awakening to this unifying, harmonizing, healing, transforming power of the experience of love. And hold with me this vision. Bring it into your mind, bring it into your heart. A world that's living love for self and for each other. Breathe it in, allow it, know it is already done in spirit. And let us proclaim together. And
we let the love wash over us. We let it be. Let's sing love again. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. Let's sing love again. Here we go. We let the love wash over us. We let it be.
Thank you. So now is the time in our service where we invite our ushers to come forward to begin to receive our offering this morning. So if you're going to share this morning, I invite you to hold that in your heart. Know that you are loved, being love as love expressing. If you share in other ways, we are so grateful for all the abundance that we enjoy here at CSL Parker. We know that we are blessed in the receiving, we are blessed in the giving, and it is all in love. And let us stay together, and so it is.
My religion is kindness. My church is nature. My God is a feeling. Lives deep inside. To be conscious. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness, and I practice it every day. Everyone has a story. Everyone has pain. When we strip away our masks, we find we really are the same. It's those simple things we say and do that can mean so much. It's the smile of connection, a simple love and touch. My religion is kindness. My church is nature. My God is a feeling. Lives deep inside. Job is to be conscious. My path is forgiveness. Religion is kindness. share my love, give it boundlessly. My religion is kindness, my church is nature, my God is a feeling, live deep inside. Job is to be conscious, my path's forgiveness, my religion is kindness, and I practice it every day. Yeah, Sonia. Yeah, she can play that girl. Now Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. I said, Jack, tell me, what can I do to help ease your mind? She said, hold my hand and just be kind. Now I know I'll be fine. My church is nature, my God is of feeling, lives deep inside. Job is to be conscious, my path is forgiveness, my religion is kindness, and I practice it every day. My religion is kindness, my church is nature, my God is a feeling that lives deep inside. My job is to be conscious, my path is forgiveness, my religion is kindness, and I practice it every day. My religion is kindness, and I practice it every day. My religion is kindness, and I practice it every day. Larry on drums, yeah.
Hey.
Sonia on keys, Harry on bass,
All
Alan on
right.
guitar.
How fun. All right, so let's just, if you stand, if you're willing and able, as we just breathe once again into the flow of that life, flow of love, as we allow it to wash through us, in us, as us. And we are so grateful, we're so blessed for these gifts and offerings that we received this morning. We know that they are love in expression, and we are so grateful. And let us proclaim together, and so it is. What are we doing now?
We go for it.
Go forth in love as love, expressing, being, sharing the essence of love. Look in the mirror when you go home. See if you can just love everything you see in the mirror and see that love being reflected back to you. Try it. It works if you work it. All right, blessings on your week.
Here we go. So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace, and let there be love. I am a stand for love, and let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world. Now you sing it. So let there be peace.
I am a stand for peace. Let there be